there's many times in life that we just are like, I can't get through this. You and I both know somebody recently that has been struggling with something like that, and they're still going through it. But on the other side of all this, there's still going to be happiness in their lives, you know, and there's still going to be good things that happen and things to celebrate in the midst of all those horrible things. So in my family, my sister, who was 38 at the time, she's probably gonna get mad at me for telling her age, but she was 38.
Hey, I'm 39. Yeah. I'll be 40.
Right. She never planned on. I mean, I didn't think she was going to have children. I don't think was planning to at this point. Ended up having this little baby, but it's been a year ago now, and that baby she has no idea. She's like this little hero, but she doesn't know. But whenever we found out about that baby, my mom smiled, a real smile, not a fake one, you know, for the first time. So a couple years ago, might not have been able to like look ahead and be like, okay, yeah, something good's going to happen and we're going to smile again. But we did. Dad probably never would have thought of that during those moments. But if he would have known that he would be missing out meeting one of his grandbabies, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes we get in this dark place mentally and we think there's no getting out of this. There's no light at the end of this tunnel. You just got to like put one foot in front of the other and trudge through the darkness because it's coming back. The light is there.
Oh, yeah. One day at a time. And, you know, it's weird when dark stuff happens and then the first time you laugh after and you kind of feel like, should I feel guilty
for laughing? Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I absolutely know that feeling.
Yeah. And, but I mean, it really boils down, you know, and I have dark days. Listen, I've had a very blessed life, but even still, it's a mental thing. Like, mental illness runs in my family, and you gotta just keep on realizing that, listen, that thought is not correct. There's something off, and then you got to work your way out, whether it's like having a workout schedule. You know, if I didn't work out every other day, I don't know what I'd do. If it's going outside and taking deep breaths, something that small. Yes. But bottom line, it boils down to, regardless of the darkness in the world, life is precious.
Absolutely, yes.
And there will be times where you will smile, you will be happy. Now, granted, I think you mentioned in the gut issues, the gut is so correlated with the brain.
It absolutely is.
So who knows? And every person's different. So I'm for medication if it works for you. It's not for everybody. But you know, there are SSRIs, I think, have some symptoms of having dark suicidal thoughts.
Some people, the same one that may work for you, it may not work for me. They can do swabs now and they could say, JD, you can't take any of these medications but this one, or they're going to double metabolize on you. I don't know why they don't do that for everybody, because you are playing with people's brain chemistry. But, you know, pharma, I guess, big pharma, I suppose, likes to guinea pig with whatever's the new thing. But really, everybody should have that done.
Well, that's a thing, too. I mean, it's crazy that we're the only country in the world that can advertise these drugs.
This is true. This is true, yes.
And literally, that's how it starts out, is like, well, we're going to give you this, and then we're going to see how it works. And then by see how it works is like, are you going to get more depressed, or are you going to start feeling
like the risk you're taking if you get more depressed? Like, that's why I don't understand why they are not, you know, it comes back in a couple of days. Why not wait a couple of days, see what this person can take or not take? Sure. You know, I mean, I've got friends that have taken that test and it literally boiled down to one medication. Everything else they couldn't take.
Yeah. And like I said, you know, everyone's different. My thing is, I think that we do way too early is with kids.
Yes, absolutely. I do agree.
You know, because kids, we're all crazy until a certain age. Some of us never grow out of it. But sometimes a parent is so tired and wore out that they're like, why is my kid doing 58 cartwheels an hour? I got to figure out how to, you know, I think situations like that, there's a lot more avenues we need to try first. But yeah, really, it's just know what your goal is going in and try to work your way towards it and be honest with yourself. Talk to people, you know, having a good friend.
That's everything.
just that you can call, and that you can call at any time of day.
Oh yeah, people say I don't want to go talk to some shrink or whatever, and I'm like, you don't have to, but have that friend that you can confide in. Like, you don't, just getting it out is important sometimes. So I have another person in my life who's been through a similar thing with their son, and they said that for them, they didn't see anything coming, not at all. But looking back, they noticed weird changes in like how many times they went from, they might call him once a week to check in, to he was calling her every day and wanting to talk for hours, and apparently maybe having some issues with a girlfriend or something like that. And she said, looking back, I just at the time thought, oh, he just misses me. But she said, looking back, that was really the only sign that something was wrong. So like, I do encourage people, if they notice a major change in their loved ones' routines and behaviors, something that kind of seems a little off to you, just check on them. Just be like, is everything cool with you? Is there anything you need to talk about? Sometimes it only takes that like little offer, little invite, and they may just open up to you.